from me, and this is the incoming. This is the copies that I need for that what's here inside.
We don't make stamp nothing. We are not the boss here. If you want to leave your document, you can take it or we give it to the petition team.
No, the problem is I leave these documents and I got here from the post. These, where was it? Just a moment. No, it was here.
Because here is not the post.
Yes.
You want to give the document, you can take it or you give it to the person who's in charge. That's all.
From which country? The country?
Huh?
The country of this one, of your passport?
Your ID, from which country you are? Nationality.
I'm German.
John.
Why do you say no give me this one? I don't understand.
This is legal. This is a legal passport
Passport from?
No, ça c'est...
from the world.
Huh?
A citizen of the world.
Good. The real one?
C'est pas un passeport, c'est un papier, c'est comme une demande pour de réfugiés. C'est livré où ça?
Ça c'est un truc arrangé, ça c'est pas... Hein?
Nous, ce qu'il nous faut, c'est le nom de 17.
Tu sais, sur la police, les gens ne prennent pas ça.
Oui, non, mais bon, nous, c'est le nom qu'il nous faut.
Voilà.
Donc, prolonger jusqu'au 17. C'est bon, t'as installé?
Moi, je pense arrière aussi.
Because when you leave your document, you register the computer that you pass today and you leave the document. Okay? But you don't do anything else. Just you take the document, you register in our computer,
Yes.
you put your name with your document, and you give it to the petition team.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Just give me the document you want to leave it here.
I didn't got a right to let this here without incoming sign because I got an incoming sign here. This is international from the world, but I didn't got an answer for this book back. Who give me a number and I can send more about this case. I cannot send any more from this case because I just got this but didn't got a number. Since more than 1 year.
Yeah, we are not opposed. I tell you again, take the document, you register in our computer that you pass today with your name.
And I got nothing in my hand.
But we don't give you a receipt. If you want to get a receipt, you have to go to see the post.
No, there was a thing, a lady here.
Your documents are in German.
It's just the same with this passport. It's from World Service Authority. And with this you got problems in Germany, in Austria and in Switzerland.
Yeah, because they are German-speaking countries.
And here is the UN resolution 270. Everybody got a right to get out and get into every land and coming back. Huh?
Yes, that is
Yes.
there. Yes.
And this is the main for this the main rule for this. And it's
What
it's
is your
legal,
nationality?
huh?
Are you German citizen?
German citizen from the empire, but not from the Bundesrepublik Deutschland.
I don't know.
Bundesrepublik Deutschland is the one more time from the Hitler, what they do now. And I didn't want to be a Nazi. And it's my declaration, it's a book from me to explain everybody what I want, what is my wish, my human right, because the human beings are in the center of the right who created, which is created, huh? And not organizations.
Anyway, if you want to submit it, there should be you can submit this one also, but they will contact you with a letter that we need the translation of this. Then you will have to come back and take all of them for translation.
Okay.
So better you get the translation and submit it. Otherwise it's a wasting of time and your money and the resources, everything. You will have to come back to bring this back without translation. So you have to get the translation. That is very essential.
So I asked one more time, and then maybe I come tomorrow to leave it. If it's not another possible.
But we need translation, whatever it is. Whether you ask to anybody, otherwise you check with the UN website, you will see. German is not a UN language, so we have no facility to translate.
But you know what was the reason to build the United Nations?
Of course, but
It was the war. It was the war with Germany.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
But when you submit something, the people who are taking care of the lawyers,
Yes.
they are not German speakers, all of them. So they need a translation. Otherwise, nobody would attend this. It will be there forever. It will be returned to you with a note that please provide us translation.
But we are also how to say, we got
UN member state.
Yes, there are a Zentralrat from the
Yes.
Indigen folks, the Zentraleuropa, the Central European.
Yes, yes. But that's another issue. That's another factor. But this is for translation. In any UN organization, you need the translation. German will not be accepted.
Because we got a affidavit for this, and the time is over, and nobody made a reclamation, and so we are in the United Nations.
Yeah, no problem for that. You can submit it, but provide us translation.
Okay.
You check with your friend, this Christina, and ask her in detail. We refuse to accept it without translation. So please, what is your opinion about it?
Yes.
Okay, then submit. Otherwise, you can still submit it, but nobody will attend it. They will send you a letter. Provide us translation.
Yes.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yes. And about this passport, you don't know.
No, I have no idea.
It's a handling here, ultra vires, they call it, out of the contract for the membership of the United Nations.
But I am not capable to respond to all these things. I am taking care of the registration department. So there I don't know all in detail.
But you got here this.
Stamp. But
Okay.
stamp, this is the problem. I said,
You can send it, but nobody will translate it, and then
it will be there.
and it didn't give a number of case,
No.
and so it's
Without reading, without making a report, how could they give you a number? So you have
and finally we didn't get a number of the case, and this is one time.
it will be kept or it will be returned to you.
Yes.
We cannot. Yeah, you can submit it, but without translation, there is no action.
Que lo puede dejar, pero en inglés tiene que la traducción en español, en traducción sentido, en alemán en español funciona, en alemán no.
Espagnol, ça va.
Sí,
Ça marche. Vous parlez français un petit peu?
sí, Spanish.
Français, ça veut dire French.
French,
Non?
no.
Je parle pas espagnol, mais je comprends.
Sí.
Je-
If,
Ah, bien, très bien.
if for example, if Germany got a real citizenship, the Bundesrepublik, why she is still Cuban and I'm German with my wife. We got married 12 years ago, and she got only a right to 3 years and he 3 years, but I am German.
But she cannot get the nationality there.
If,
She can get the nationality.
yes,
as your
from the
spouse.
Bundesrepublik Deutschland. And then what is that? That is something like, the contract of Versailles. That was the
I don't know
beginning.
the
That was the beginning that every German needs a citizenship to economic rules, and that means a human being cannot be a part of an economic or commercial thing. And 3rd of October 2010, we paid in Germany every debt from the First and the Second World War, and normally they have to let us out of this contract, of this part of the contract, that we are as a human being with citizenship and not as a commercial part for sale and buy and we are not things, commercial things. And this is the problem of the Bundesrepublik. It's only in the right of things, but not in the right of human beings. It's written there, yes, but it's only for the people which didn't get a passport from Germany, from Bundesrepublik, and no ID card from Bundesrepublik. This man who coming from Africa inside, they can kill our wives and then maybe 2 weeks in the jail, and that was it, and out. Huh? But if we park our cars on the wrong place, we have to go into jail in Germany.
This is unfortunately is the rule there.
Yes, but
So-
it's also a thing which have the United Nations to do.
Yeah, you have all the right to submit a complaint against Germany, but you have to. What is the reason for this submission? What is it is personal? Anything, any problem related to your family or anything, or you are talking publicly generally?
Uh,
Why you are submitting this?
it's about it's
It's your case or some. You
the
are talking.
root. The root is the citizenship
Of your wife.
from the German Empire.
About your wife.
If I got really, or if they respect my citizenship, they have to make my wife
This is the issue. This is the main issue. Your wife should get a citizenship. They are refusing it.
Huh?
You have to write a letter for that.
Uh-huh.
Along with this, do you have any transmittal letter? Any letter explaining why you are approaching human rights? Did you prepare anything?
For what we
No, when you submit this one,
Uh-huh.
there must be a reason. Now you said the reason is they are refusing visa for your wife.
uh-huh.
So now you have to prepare a letter along with this.
In English.
In English or French or Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
She can help you in Spanish.
Yes.
Yeah. But the thing is, documents need a translation. That is very essential. Maybe these books are fine. You know, I have seen some.
Video.
This is fine. Just no. But the other documents, it's a lot to translate. It would be very expensive. It's a lot of things.
How to translate this? It's just difficult
You can translate it, but it's very expensive.
to realize in German what they do. For example, here I was born, and this is a book which is from the rules from the empire. The child got the front name Klaus Oliver. That's my name, and here I am child, and here it's also child, but the child got three names, Klaus Oliver Hartmann. That means the person create from this name and the name from my parents a name, and the name is in the hand of the state. And the human being is here, and after 7 years they think it's dead, and it's just, and it's written now in the rule. This is a thing of the commercial right, and this now it's impossible to get from Germany.
But did you file a case in Germany about this?
Yes, and they want to put me in jail also.
Jail.
Yes, if I don't pay 3,000 euro, I have to go. I have reclamation about this thing from a personality ID card, because exists paragraph article 20. I made a petition in Germany to the Bundestag, and then they send it without asking to the petition from the land of Baden-Württemberg. And then they told me we make one day a great reunion, blah blah. And that was the last letter from 2000. And later they want really to bring me in the psychiatric, but I got a very good writer, and it was impossible because I got he got many knowledge about the rules in Germany, but my nephew from my brother, the son, was there, and now he's dead.
Do one thing. You just send a letter to us, explaining, briefing all your case, and you ask in that letter whether you can submit them in German, because a lot of documents you are unable to translate all of them. So
Yes.
kindly can whether we could check your case, or we could file your register your case here.
Yes.
You send a letter first of all a registered letter or an email. I can give the email ID. In English or Spanish, your wife can prepare it in Spanish if you are not very comfortable with the English. So then they will let you know their decision. Otherwise, it is not at all worth to leave everything here.
Yes.
Yeah?
And were it possible to let them hear? And I got a sign on the copy
No,
that
no,
is
no,
here.
that we don't.
That- no?
Without reading your case, without you submit it properly.
And later the
when you submit
the letter
it
in English.
in English or Spanish, you can. She
Because
can help
it's
you.
a little bit a problem of the handling to get out with this and then send it back with because a translation is one thing, but the original
Anyway,
from
along with this, we need a letter first of all. These are only documents. Where is the letter? How do we know that? What is your case about? From the documents, we cannot figure out. We cannot imagine your case.
Yes.
So you have to submit a letter, proper letter, explaining your case and what are the things you have done.
Yes.
That means recapitulating all you have gone through. A letter, then submit along with this. Then I can stamp on that letter
Yes.
and give you.
Yes. Okay.
Without that, I cannot do anything.
But the original you need also because
We need only copies.
the lawyer needs to know if it's a real letter from this or is this just a translation without value.
It's better to submit only copies here,
Yes.
not the original. Original you should keep always with you. You
Yes.
don't give anybody originals.
Yes.
Always submit a copy wherever you go, court or wherever. Original you can produce for cross-checking or verification. Otherwise, original documents should be kept with you always. Never give to anybody. Here also the same thing. You submit the copies only.
Yes.
But your letter is very essential. Briefing your case.
Yes.
Then I can stamp on that letter and give you.
Okay.
Okay, that's a proof that you submitted this document. Here it doesn't make any sense. It's only a few documents, and where do I stamp? About there is no English or any UN language.
Yes.
So you better prepare a letter and bring it back. Okay?
So I ask first the lady, which person with this person she talks here in this house in German.
No, there is nobody here speaks German. No.
No.
If they are talking German, maybe she is just. If they talk anything, they ask for the English or French. Good, thank you. How are you? You got the message?
Yeah. Very good. Let me give you a...
Thank you. Always for you.
Okay. One more time. That's the thing I didn't can prove what you say. But
First you have to prepare a letter, a brief history of your case. Then submit it along with that. Before you sending it here, you first send the letter only before submitting this.
for a number of the case and
Then they will contact you by writing a letter or an email. Do you have email ID?
yes.
Then you can email to us, prepare a letter and scan it and attach it along with your letter. The briefing of your case. In that letter, you have to ask for, this case, whether you can submit all of them in German because it's a lot of documents. It is very difficult to translate all of them. So whether they would accept it, then they will respond to you. In 3 weeks' time, you will get a response from this office. At that time, you can make a decision that whether it should be translated or you can just submit it like this. Otherwise, if you submit it like this, it's a wasting of time. And your documents, original never submit, only copies.
Yes.
Original you should keep it in your safe custody. You shouldn't submit it.
Yes.
Okay.
If the police didn't drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you keep, for the time being, you take them and you do.
First, I have to ask her with the phone in Germany what to do now. Maybe I'm coming later,
Okay.
and I know your instructions, what is possible and what not, and then I will come back.
Yeah. You will come back after getting the response from the office. You send an email first.
Oh, and that's also, no?
Email ID. Do you know
Yes.
email ID?
You got an email especially for this house here?
This office, yes.
That would be a card or something?
I don't have a card right now. You give me a
Here. Oh, thank you.
Ah, mais c'est parce que c'était une Méline. On dit chercher le prix.
This is the email ID.
Uh-huh.
And you have to address your email to petitions team. Okay?
Yes.
When you write the email, you put the salutation dear petition team, then you write down the case.
To the petition team.
Exactly.
Excuse me if I make so many problems, but I can't do anything without she knows it's her. The most of them are her.
You have to when you prepare the letter, you have to
Yes.
be very clear and straightforward. Means you should talk about only the facts.
Yes.
You shouldn't do blah blah blah. So many, it should be a brief explanation. Second one. She will guide you. Your wife will guide you.
She didn't interested for politicians in something, but it was my life. In the last 20
I
years,
understand.
I working. I got a little bit money, and then a lawyer wrote it. Huh?
You write an email first. Then, after getting a response from this office, you submit this. You
Okay.
can come over
If they got a sign in his office, and I got this sign here with the response, it will be so sure in a case here
Yeah.
with a number.
Hello.
You what?
Good luck.
Do luck. Your name?
Ravi.
Revi.
No, here you address it. I am in charge of this office, registry.
Yes.
Okay?
Revi.
You just no need to put my name.
No.
Address it to petition.
If he asked me or he asked me with which person you don't registry. Okay.
Okay. Good luck, you.
And then maybe in 1 hour or tomorrow or I don't know.
You have to send an email first and wait for their response.
Yes.
Don't submit them before that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So. Hier sieht man jetzt ganz deutlich Kirchberg, ein riesiges Plateau von lauter Bankengebäude, die Finanzzentrale von Europa kann man fast sagen. So Leute, jetzt sind wir hier in dem Plateau Kirchberg irgendwo Man kann ja nirgends parken. Es gibt links und rechts nirgends Parkbuchten. Es sind nur Tiefgaragen und die brauchen eine Zugangsberechtigung, eine Checkkarte. Niemand anders kann hier irgendwie parken, außer man ist am Rand irgendwo, wo die Wohngebiete anfangen. Und es hat überhaupt keinen Wert, hier irgendwo eine Institution mit dem Auto anzufahren, weil man hier nirgends parken kann. Jetzt habe ich hier geguckt, EUGH, Wikipedia, Bundestag. Es steht überall das Gleiche drin. Rüdefort, Niedergrünwald, irgendwas. Und da steht dann Luxemburg und dann steht L29, 25 glaube drin. Jetzt bin ich hier in Luxemburg, wie man sehen kann. Will hier die Postleitzahl eingeben und tippe mal hier auf 2 und dann kann ich die 9 schon nicht mehr eintippen. Also es ist ein riesen Fake. Man wird hier in die Irre geführt, dass man als Mensch sein Ziel nie erreicht, den Europäischen Gerichtshof der Menschen als Bestandteil des Warenkorbes dieser Banken, die hier auf dem Berg sind. So, laut Navigation sollte hier eigentlich ein Eingang sein. Rüdefort Grunewald, Niedergrunwald. Ja. Und das sieht irgendwie nicht so aus, als wäre das der Eingang vom Europäischen Gerichtshof für Menschen. Tja. Also hier sieht man wenigstens mal die Baustelle, das Baustellenschild für die Erweiterung von diesem Gerichtshof. Hier wird also kräftig gebaut. Anscheinend ist es ein Geschäftsmodell, sich eher vor Gericht rumzustreiten, als wie dass man irgendwie sowas klar regelt, dass es gar keinen Streit gibt. So, hier sieht man ein Gebäude. Das soll der Europäische Gerichtshof sein als Symbol, wie auf der Internetseite immer ist. Wenn man jetzt hier rüber guckt, das ist dann der Erweiterungsbau, der angebliche. Da sieht man mal, wo unsere Steuergelder hingehen. Ohne Sinn und Zweck. Naja. Hallo Patrioten, hier im Hintergrund seht ihr ja, den Turmbau zu Babel, kann man sagen. Wie es schon in der Bibel drin stand, fahre hernieder und zerstört ihre Sprache. Wer tatsächlich den Nerv hat, den Begriff Kind umzudeuten in eine Sache, der muss irgendwo nicht ganz bei Trost sein. Und frag mich, wenn ich das Gebäude hier ansehe, ob das nicht so eine Art Gerichtshof der Mutterküchen ist.